We are live.
We're live. Welcome to the Destiny Hour with Paul. I'm a psychic, helper, guidance counselor. So if you're looking for some advice, some guidance, some help, some direction, then drop a comment on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitch. We're here to help. It's a God-given talent, so don't think it's devilly stuff. I do this full time. It's a gift. So this is my way of giving back and helping and reaching around the world. So if you did need some help, guidance or advice, then you are to drop a comment to my daughter Shay, who's taking all the computer challenges on her shoulders all by herself, and I'm just a little princess who sits in front of the camera going ooh ah ooh. So if anybody is going to be impatient or rude, you can find another channel please, because we do not tolerate that. And other than that, we try to help. So the rude people, go to another channel. The nice people, please stay. And the people that want to donate, well, you have a special place in my heart. Without further ado, I want to send some love to my sister Elsa. And her dad is in hospital with heart failure. Yeah, Opa. And so my love and support and prayers go out to Elsa and her dad. I also want to say hello to a very special friend in Chicago who's facing momentous challenges in her personal life, as well as stretching out of her comfort zone. So I'm holding her hand and walking her through to new horizons and new adventures. So I'm proud of you, Chicago. Really, really proud of you. I want to send out some love to Stephanie Lee. I know we're backing up Shay, because Stephanie Lee is also got over an old relationship, I want to say, and is also discovering her new and fresh ways of doing things. So I'm extremely proud of Stephanie Lee. There's lots of other people. I want to say hello to Tiens. He lost, he's a good mate of mine. He has a band, and he's in his 30s, and the rest of the band are sort of my age and grey. And sadly, this week he lost his bass player. And that's very, very sad. So Tiens, my love and support go out to you as well. If I sit here, just saying I'll be here all night, but there's a lot of special people out there. That's what I did want to say. I wanted to say hello to my very special friend, the lawyer, who's had a week from hell, folks. And I've been working and helping her. So love and support go out to you. And that's all I'm going to do now, right? I've got to open the shop. I can't be sitting here all night. I'm ready.
Finally. First question is from Elaine, who says, hello to you both from England. My cousin Liz sent me your link. Could I please ask if my love interest, Trevor, will make his intentions known to me soon?
Hello, Elaine. I was also born in England. Nice to see you. Thank you, Liz. Oh, why are we doing that? What's Trevor up to? Trevor needs a good talking to. I think he's fannying about. I think he's messing about with his emotions, not messing about on you. I think he needs to get serious and step up. And I think Elaine, I think you're going to have a little talk to him. Not a serious talk, but a little talk. I think he'll listen, but at the moment, I think he thinks he's on his daddy's yacht. He can do what he wants. I'll just do work and I'll just make casual appearances. I don't like that. What I do like is commitment. So hold his hand, stare into his eyes, and say to him, that way he thinks, oh, this is nice. And then you can share how you feel. He will warm up, but you've got to have the talk, Elaine.
Next question is from Liz, who says, hi everyone.
This is Liz,
Yeah.
her friend.
Yeah.
Ah.
And Liz says, hi everyone, I'm also from England. Will Nicola commit to me, please? And if so, when? Love and light, and God bless.
Oh, thank you, Liz. That's very nice of you, sweetheart. Commit to you. Well, I tell you what. You sound really lovely. And I'm not trying to flirt, but you really do. You've got this, this lovely approach to the world. You know, you're caring. That's what's coming through. You're very, very loving. I think she'd be a fool not to commit to you. I'll tell you that much. But she's going through some difficulties of her own. Persevere and carry on being your beautiful, nice, caring self, because this is going to pay dividends. Dividends, I tell you. Hang in there, Liz. Okay, carry on being light and carry on being loving. The world needs people like you, and so does she.
She also asks, I thought you was English, Paul. Whereabouts are you from?
Well, actually, I was named after Paul McCartney, right? Because my dad used to, Liverpool, my dad used to frequent the Cavern Club. In fact, we still got his card, and he's seen the Beatles play. So when I was born, I could either be called John, George, or Ringo, and so they chose Paul. And so I came out to South Africa when I was 7 years old, and then after schooling in South Africa, I went back to England because I wanted to know what it was like to be British. And I spent a lot of time in London, and I worked in Carnaby Street at Shelley Shoes. So that's my resume. So Scouse love.
Okay. Got a question from Brittany. She says, hi Paul, will I be able to go to the job orientation I have on Monday and start the job?
Will you be able to go, Brittany? I hope so, sweetheart.
And start the job.
Huh?
And start the job.
What date is Monday, Shay?
I'll tell you in a second.
Is it the 1st? The 1st of September?
I can't tell you now. No, the Monday is the 31st.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'll be backing up, Shay. I think it will be next week, but I'm more inclined, Brittany, to think it's the 1st. Don't know why. The end of the month on a Monday. It's a bit strange. But maybe they'll do orientation. Maybe. But they're leaving it a bit late as far as I can see. So possibly Tuesday, I'm more inclined to think. But you are going to be working, sweetie. Okay?
Next question is from Abel, who says, "Hi Paul and Shay, blessings.
Blessings.
Hopefully all is well. Got a question regarding my cousin Robert. He is critical at the hospital and would like to know, will he get well and overcome this and be good? Blessings, Paul, and thanks."
Hello, Abel. Sorry about your cousin, man. That's nasty. Alright. He may require surgery, Abel. I don't know if that is a consideration. If it's not physical surgery, he's going to have to stay in a little bit to recover. I think his attitude is good. I think he's got enough positivity in him to recover from this. But he's got another good week in hospital. So I think he'll bounce back.
Next question from Nadine, who asks, "Will I get a permanent job and what should I do to get it?"
Nadine, looking for a job. Well, I think you deserve to work. But I think you need to be less worried about not getting a job. I think that I'm not good enough, or what should I do, or that kind of lack of confidence and belief. You got to look at that and think of what can you do. All right, and there's lots of aspects to you, but you've got to gain a little bit of confidence to get the job. You are employable. Okay, now if you put your mind to it and be revitalized and be fresh and enthusiastic, I can tell you in 5 weeks you'll be working. You've just got to change the attitude a little bit and don't kind of feel sorry for yourself. Say, "No, I'm sick of feeling sorry for myself. I am going and I'm getting out there." You're very employable, sweetheart, and I wish you all the luck in the world.
Better burn through these next few.
I'm burning, baby.
Alyssa asking, "Paul, will I marry my current partner?"
Who?
Alyssa.
Alyssa. Will you marry your current partner? No. I'm happy to report, yes.
Next question from Krista, who a lot of information here. I'll just make it short. "Good day to you both. Donation made. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Krista.
Do you see me financially stretching myself if I move out on my own this year? I have until Monday to give my notice."
Okay, Krista, nice one. You see, you thinking, I love that. It's going to be a stretch. 1 month. Half of October is going to be a little bit better than September. But you're going to nail it. You know why? Because you are one of life's doers. One of life's, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a plan. That's why. So a little bit of difficulty in September, yeah. But you've faced far worse. Far worse. And you can do this, sweetie.
Next question from Lorraine, who says, "Will the husband and I finally be okay to move to New Zealand? And if so, when do you see a big move?"
Lorraine, hello, sweetie. Glad to see you're still with us. You know what I mean. It's a good idea, Lorraine. Get away from your world. I like the idea. Okay, I think it's about a year away. But if you persevere and emigrate or retire there, I think you will be accepted. But we're looking at next year, if anything, and perhaps 7 months before they rubber stamp the papers. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, we're going to burn through the YouTube questions, and then we have an update and a question from a viewer. We'll get to that just now. First question from Jim Brothers. G'day Paul and Shay, my neck is stiff and there's a lymph node that keeps changing size. With that I have fatigue and feel like my muscles are burning off. Is it something serious? My health anxiety is telling me serious problems.
Okay, alright. Well, I think everybody, Jimbo, is concerned about their health. You know, if we got a runny nose, we think it's the virus. Clearing our throat, we think it's the virus. It could be that your lymph nodes have been working overtime, okay? I don't believe you are ill. I think you're going, you know, when we go through growing into being a man, certain things happen, certain aches and pains and certain sensitivities happen, okay? It's almost like a growing spurt you're going through. I think your immune system is under attack, but I think I don't think it is a concern. Okay.
Ms. Taurus asking, hi Paul and Shay. My question is, will Q spend time with me on my birthday tomorrow or no due to our argument that happened on Sunday?
I don't think if he will, Taurus, I don't think he will, because if he did, he would have planned that. So I think he's going to be preoccupied with family tomorrow. That's going to be the excuse, sadly.
Next question from Jeanette. Hi Paul and Shay, starting my graduate degree in public health next month. Will I be successful in doing work in school?
Well done, Jeanette. Well done to you. You shall. You will. I'm going to say you've found your calling, and that's a beautiful thing. You are going to be successful. Just don't put that pressure on yourself. You've got to know everything. Okay? You've got to understand everything. And you've got to, but you're in the right field, and you're going to like that, and it's going to like you.
Next question from Sukdeep. Will it be in my best interest to apply for this IT job?
Yeah, you can apply, but right off the bat, I will tell you that you're already feeling you don't really want it. You see what I mean? But apply anyway. Okay, and you'd be surprised. I know we backed up. Somebody, it was a sexual assault clinic, and they were looking for funding for an expensive camera to take pictures of victims. It's apparently a special camera. Now this camera was thousands and thousands and thousands. So they did the proposal, and I was told to deliver the proposal to the potential funders. So what I did before I took the envelope and the proposal is I grabbed it and I said a prayer. And this is, you might think, oh, you strange. I said a prayer. Please, 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 and thank you, thank you, thank you. It's needed. And a month later, they funded that camera for the victims of the... So, not blowing my own trumpet. No, not doing that. What I am saying is that you can do that when you send your resume. Didn't think of that, did you? Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. Next question from Coco. It says, let's just get to the greeting quickly. Hi, Paul and Shay. Excuse me. How can I get along better with the members of my family?
Okay. How can you get on better with them? Sometimes you don't have to talk. You just have to listen. Very easy to say, but hard to do. Just shut up and listen. And you go, oh really? Oh, Because people need to be heard. And your siblings need to be heard. You know, too often people compete and say, oh, my boss shouted at me today. Oh, you want to talk about bosses? My boss did this to me. And it becomes a competition. Just listen to your family members. See?
Okay, moving on to Instagram. Shivani asking, hi Paul and Shay, I hope you're doing well. I'd like to know how will this new teaching job from this Monday will turn out for me?
You're going to be a teacher now. You made up your mind. Well, if you go there with enthusiasm and a good attitude, it should work out well for you. It should. But if you go there thinking, I want an office job, it's going to spit you out. So everything is dependent on the way you look at it. But if you look at it with appreciative and grateful eyes and a grateful heart, it will be kind to you. So, good luck.
Next question from Gudu, then moving on to Facebook. Question, sorry. Good evening, Paul and Shay. I'm in a lot of confusion regarding the right matrimonial alliance for me. Among Sid, Raj, or is it going to be someone else?
Is it a choice?
Sid, Raj, or is it going to be someone else?
I think somebody else. Gudu? I think somebody else.
Okay, very last one on Instagram, then moving on. Mo Lee asking, hi Paul, do you see me and the Aquarius getting back together, or is this the final time?
I think you could get back together, Mo Lee. I think so. I'd like to say forever and ever amen, but I can't say that. But I do see an attempt to get back together.
Okay, now the big one, and then we'll move on to the rest of the questions. I'm going to make this short for time. Julie, the author that owned the wine business. One while ago you read her about her struggling business. You said her son should take over.
Yes.
She says, I want to thank you for your guidance last spring. You told me to let my son take the lead, and he was a vitamin to the store, and I needed to back off. Since April, the business has turned around. He's done an amazing job and the business is currently thriving. I'm so proud of him and grateful for the chance to not work so hard now. Thank you, Paul.
Wow, Julie.
Okay.
Thank you so much for that feedback. I thought about you a couple of times throughout this year. I know that sounds very casual, but I did. And I wondered how you were doing. I'm thrilled. Give your son a big hug and a kiss.
And her question is, I also asked you about a children's book I've been writing. You said it would be published after May. In early June I submitted it to various publishers, but I have not heard from anyone yet.
Okay.
Any advice?
Okay. Julie, well done. I mean, to write a book is so hard. It really is. This year has been topsy-turvy, to say the least. So people aren't on their game, okay? Now a lot of people would be desperate in this period of time, and everybody would be thinking, oh, I can write a book, and maybe have attempted to do so. So with the publishers or the people, the agents who read it, there may be a backlog. That's what I want to say. However, this year is not over, okay? It's not over, okay? And let me tell you something, it's a good book. The next 3 months, significant in that, Julie. Well done, baby.
Next question from Lindy. Good evening, Paul and Shay. My 2020 is upside down like so many others. Anything, or shall I say anyone coming into my life soon, or that's already there that could flourish into something special?
Yeah, Lindy. Year from hell, I know. Yes. Okay. There's love coming to you. Maybe in October, Lindy. So I think this year is going to end off better than it was for you. I think you may know this person, and I think they're going to step forward. I think you're going to be in love very shortly. So 2020, not such a waste after all.
Next question from Lorraine Raymond, Lorraine with 2 R's, who says, good evening, Paul and Shay. Will I have another operation on my hand? Thank you.
Do you like hospital food, Lorraine? Do you fancy the doctors? Kidding. You have to, don't you? Because I'm feeling it. Aches. I don't know if it's there. That's where I'm feeling it. But it's aching. It's almost, it's a nerve thing, I know. Yes, you have to, love. If you want a little bit of freedom from this pain, yes. Possibly October as well for the op. But you'll heal, you will. Do it.
Next question from Shirley, who says, hi there, will Nate and I reconcile this year? Thank you.
Nate. I want to say yes, but Nate has his own issues at the moment, and any chance of reconciliation would only be in October. So don't stand by your phone. But he's got a few issues going on, and I don't know if they're work related or personal.
Quick shout out to Kelly, who says, hi Paul and Shay. Kelly.
Kelly. How do you say that?
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly. How are you? Nice to see you. Hope you're behaving yourself. I know it's very hard for you because you're a rebel.
And a stalker.
And a stalker. Get off the show, please. Stop stalking me.
Next question from Chica. He says, hello, what will be the Gemini's next move toward me? Thanks.
Who knows with Geminis? Joking, Geminis. We're all like that. We're all in two minds. So it's not only based at Geminis. I think there's going to be movement towards you. Okay? I think we're entering a phase now where some people are going, you know what? I want to be more serious about somebody. I want to be more responsible. My feeling is that he's entering a good period and he wants to reach out and make things better. Sounds good to me.
Next question from Paisley on Instagram. Hi Paul and Shay. Is what I'm thinking going on my intuition or fear-based?
That's a good question. Very good, very deep. Well done, Paisley. I like that. I like those questions. Fear. It's fear. And I can tell you there's been trauma when you were little that set off this fear. And it's still active today. It's a fear-based belief. Okay? But you do have intuition. Okay? But those intuition comes more as a little thing, wave. You go, oh. Okay? It's not up here where you go, oh! And that's where you are at the moment. Here. It's more subtle, is what I want to say, is intuition. Okay? And more natural. So it's up here, love. What are you looking at? Oh, okay. Come on. Question, please.
Next question is from Kira. He says, good evening. I am taking law classes in late September because my parents think it's the best for me. I don't want to pursue this career. Will I get the opportunity to pursue arts?
We've got to please our parents. They will, not right now, they will understand once they see your grades. It's not going to be very good. Don't want to say anything, but it's not going to be very good. Because your heart's not in it, sweetie. And why do something if you don't enjoy it at least? They will listen to you, but my feeling is after they see the grades. Shame. Their intentions are good because they just want you to be successful, but you can still be successful in other fields because you have talent, sweetie, but not to be in law. No. Oh no. That sounded Irish there, didn't I? Oh no, don't go into law.
Well, that's it for the questions. We're all caught up.
Really? So I burnt through. We burnt through.
There's some beautiful thank yous from everybody.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Some nice people out there.
Julie, the author.
Thank you, Julie.
Lindy says thank you.
Lindy.
Lorraine. Krista. The lovely Elaine and Liz from the first questions. They said their beautiful thank yous through.
Thank you, girls.
And lots of very nice people tonight.
That's lovely. Can I go home now?
Not yet. Waiting to see if anybody has more questions.
Do you want to play your advert?
It's not working with the update.
Do you want to come on camera and do an advert?
Kira says, I am in tears. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough.
It's a pleasure, Kira. Some things you just can't do and you shouldn't be doing. You're too arty and talented to do law. Not to say, you know, you're just not suited, love. It would be like me entering a Miss World contest. I'd probably win, you know.
You would, you know.
Yeah, if I really thought about it.
You could do it.
It's probably, you know, it's like me taking on Mike Tyson. It's just got no chance of winning the fight, man. So don't do it. That's what I mean, sweetheart. And you know, a lot of people are forced their kids into law and medical, and they just don't want to do it. I see that time and time again, and you know, your parents think they know best, but they're on the right track getting you classes. They're on that right track, but it's just the wrong class. I'd rather you have tap dancing lessons, singing lessons, or improv, modelling. That would pay off better and they'd get a happier daughter. But there's money in that. They just need you. I think they need to. You need to point that out to them, you know, because they don't know. If you got an advert, commercial, I think you're in the States, and even if it just went local, there's good money in that. But then it goes national. Oh, that's what I'd do if you were my daughter. I'd encourage you to do that.
Well, we have about 20 minutes left.
20?
Yeah, no
There's nobody here.
No question.
Everyone's gone home.
It seems. It seems.
Not listening to him. I'm off. I've got to look at him as well. I'm out of here.
We've got a question from Cynthia, who says, hello, is my time up in my current job role? I feel that I'm not doing very well due to workload.
Oh, Cynthia. So you're type of person that wants their desk cleared, right? Time up. That's a bit. I think that your time is up. You're thinking, not the company thinking that you can't do the job. It's not that at all. I think you think you can't cope. So, under that cloud, I think you may start looking and wanting to leave. And October, everything's October tonight, is looking good for that. So if you want to explore that, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
It's a Pepsi time, it's a Pepsi time.
Yeah, all caught up.
I have to tell stories.
So you can if you want to.
I've got to talk and listen to myself. You know, I don't know what to talk about. I had a very interesting week with people and breakdowns and people not knowing where to go, what to do. But it's in those times of crisis and challenges that our biggest growth happens. So sometimes we all have to go through those dips and valleys and challenges and troubles in order to learn and in order to build up our strength and character, no matter what. It's not nice, some of the challenges we go through, but what it is, it's like, you know, when you first get on a treadmill and you try and run and you're not fit, you think, oh my goodness, I feel worse for getting on. But you feel better eventually. And it's a bit like that with life's challenges. Okay? So there are strength exercises, no matter how extreme things have been for you. Okay? And it's to make you stronger. Okay? Nobody wants to speak?
No. Your choice. Remember, it's Friday nights and the bars are open again.
It's Friday nights and the bars are open. I've got to sit here looking pretty and talk.
Remember, it's your show. You can do whatever you want.
I can't look pretty, Shay.
Question from Sunal just came through. Hello, sir and man. I hope you're both doing well. Will my friendship go to the next level with my long-distance Taurus friend SM in the future? I am a Pisces.
Can it go to the next level? That's the difficulty, Sunil, in distance relationships. A lot of it is text, and a lot of times the meaning and intention can be misinterpreted. Even if you are speaking, sometimes that can be misinterpreted. However, if you persevere with the Taurus, who can be set in their ways, and they can be very, very people say stubborn, but very, very committed to whatever decision they decide. Now, if that person, the Taurus, decides on you, well, he'll come and get you. But between now and that decision, you still have to be your loving, caring person that you are. It has every possibility of going to the next level. It really does. You're going to see in the next month or so. In fact, next month there's going to be progress. But in the month thereafter, I think things are going to be a lot more serious. So it has every chance of it going to the next level. So good luck.
Well, 15 minutes left. Your choice, your call. You're a spritz of hand sanitizer.
I've had so much hand sanitizer that I'm tipsy. I went to the mall, yesterday, and I went into 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 shops. Okay? And when I came out, I was drunk. With all hands sanitizer. Officer, how many of you had, sir? I had 7 hand sanitizers, officer. That's all. I'm sick of these masks. I got a mask the other day Isn't it strange how you put them on the next day and you go, whoa, right? You have to, really?
You have to wash them every time.
You have to wash them, don't you?
You have to wash them every time you use them.
So I got this mask. It was to help an old lady, actually. And I swear, it goes over your ears. It looks like a handkerchief and it comes down to here. It covers everything. I swear I could try it on as a vest. Unbelievable. But thank God, healthy. So those masks are helping.
More than you think. So wear your masks, don't be stupid.
Yeah. And you know, folks, you wear your mask, you don't have to kiss your mother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's advantages.
Or anybody for that matter.
Or grandma, you don't have to kiss grandma. Because you know grandma, when they kiss, they go for it, don't they? Come here. Let me smooch you. So get your masks on there for grandma visits and mother-in-law visits.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, folks, I've chewed your ear off enough. I'm going to say love and peace. Thank you for the gorgeous comments. Thank you for listening. If indeed somebody needs help, why don't you share us? If you did need an appointment, well, the number should be on the screen. Yes. We can do it, phone calls via WhatsApp. And I do this 7 days a week. If you wanted to do a donation, just do it. If you didn't, well, that's fine. We'll be back on Sunday. So, same time, same place. So I wish you love. I wish your dreams come true. Okay? And remember, the good Lord always open to hear from you. Always open. All prayers are heard. Did you know that? All heard. So I wish you love, I wish you peace. Thank you, Shay, gorgeous child. And see you on Sunday.